you know what somebody used to say? I never know what you're talking about, but I hear.
Jay says we cackle. Well, we cackle.
That's
We're
the way
loud
it
and
goes.
obnoxious.
Oh yeah, we're very loud.
Having a good time. Come on now. Don't rain on our parade.
No.
Do not rain.
Okay. This is our monthly sister. I call it.
First one of the year.
Yep. 2025.
I call it Sister Day when I tell the kids. I
Mhm.
say, okay, today's Sister Day.
Yeah.
And so
That's why I told Nicole.
text only.
I can drop it off on my way to have Sassy Silver Sister Day. And she goes, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't go the extra words. I just say,
Yeah.
Sister Day.
And usually Kayla asked me, but I told her before I left yesterday. Remember, it's Sister Day tomorrow.
Yeah.
She knows what that means.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, hang on. I want to see if we're even on because sometimes this gets.
It doesn't say live on there.
Well, this isn't Facebook.
Oh.
This is
Oh, sorry.
Facebook and YouTube.
But you're using a different program.
Yeah.
Oh. So are we live or what?
Yeah, we're live. I just got to make sure we're live where we need to be.
Do
live.
the comments come up?
Yeah, the comments
Are
come
they
up.
on the right? Is
No.
that it? No.
They're down there.
down
down there.
here. And then
Mr. Producer, where are you?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Cathy.
Yeah, I wish I was a good one. It'd be nice if I could see. I can't see. Okay. All right.
Kayla said if we
See
ever get
if
famous and go on the road, she'll be our producer.
Oh yeah, she'd be good. She
She'd be a
doesn't.
good producer.
She doesn't get frustrated like we
No,
do.
but she's organized too, which is what you need.
And got a good memory.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to have a good memory. We don't.
Hi, Judy.
Good morning, Judy. She's not.
morning.
She's not 60 or 70, so
No.
Right.
it helps
No.
when you have a young brain. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah.
Well, when you get old, you have to go back and have a young brain.
Huh? What?
When you
Nothing.
get old.
All the chaos.
You go
leaves,
back.
and you
Yeah.
go to a simple brain again.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
How are you doing, Judy?
Why can't we see that? Where is that?
Okay, it's right here. Can you see it?
Gosh, now I can.
Okay, hold on.
Before I could not. I'm like, where are they seeing this?
we need
Right here.
We need extra large print.
Yeah, well, I'm trying.
We'll see if I put my reading glasses on.
But Kelly's young. She doesn't want to
I can see it.
wear
but
her glasses yet.
I
It
don't need to
doesn't.
see.
It
I don't need to
doesn't
see it.
show her. Sorry, we're
That's because you've lost.
they're used to me not knowing what I'm doing.
Go back where it was.
There we go.
Yeah, I could.
Where did it
where
go?
did you
Right
lost
there.
her?
There's
There it
Judy.
is.
Okay.
Hope you're having a good day today. It's supposed to get to 60 degrees here.
Nah, is it really?
Yes. And it's just like, well, for at least one day.
Well, that's why the cats are all roaming.
Because it
at
didn't
night.
get real super cold last night.
No, it didn't. Like when I
think it
woke
was in
up
the
at
40s
7
at our
o'clock, it
house.
was already 40 degrees.
Yeah. Right.
And after waking up several days of it being in the single digits,
Right.
40 degrees
Yeah, we're kind of
is warm.
spoiled, I think.
It makes you long
Good,
for
Judy.
spring.
Howdy,
Kristen.
Kristen.
Hi.
She's from way in the beginning.
Yeah,
Kristen
I
is.
remember.
Yeah.
I remember her name.
How are you doing?
So anyway,
So
we
what
have.
are we gonna do today?
I don't know, but I have some news.
Oh no! I hope it's
This is new to us too. So
Yes,
I
I wanted to
off the
say
press.
She wanted to wait.
And we were talking about babies and stuff.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, we have a great grand niece and great
Great.
niece.
Okay, you're great.
Yes, born
Okay.
this morning.
Oh wow!
Oh,
To whom?
Kevin's daughter,
oh,
and she had a little girl,
Nice.
8 pounds.
Oh wow! Nice size.
and
that's a good size. That's Melly.
19 inches or something. But
Wow.
anyway, I sent a picture over, and she's got the Flickinger scowl.
No,
What does that mean? Oh, very serious.
So
That's funny.
I said, uh-oh. And then they said the nurse, well, she has fluid on her lung. Because
Well, I think they all kind of.
Was she born a little early?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay,
She
but
was
not-
due
Because your lungs
First
are the
part of-
last thing.
her first of February sometime. So
Yeah.
not really that early.
Not really late. If she's 2 weeks either way, they
Yeah.
don't call it early.
She's about 2 weeks there.
yeah.
But anyway, the nurses said that she's a little scrapper. And
Oh,
I said,
she's got a
"Well,
temper."
she's got a fight in her, so that's a good thing.
Yes, that is.
Well,
That is a
especially
good
if
thing.
she's got a small issue, like that. It's
Yeah.
good that they're.
They
Yeah.
have that feist.
So that's cool. And I'm so excited. And they named her Carrie Jane, I think it is, but Carrie
That's a cute name.
after both moms.
Both moms.
Mhm.
Okay.
Wow.
So Kevin and Carrie
Yeah.
are my in-laws,
Yes.
and then
Her
her
mom.
mom-in-law is, I think, Jane. I think that's what it was.
Okay. Oh, okay. So
So I said, "What are you going to
First
call her
names.
then?" And then Kevin came up
Carrie
with
could be the two, like you, Kelly Jo.
right,
They're
Carrie
not
Jane or
Kel-
CJ.
Jane, my-
or-
Yeah, they'll do
I'll
Some
probably
tutors.
incorporate both
Right.
Yeah.
since that was important to them. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
So,
That's great.
other than lunch, which is our big deal,
That's what we work for.
yes, this is the only
We live
reason
for
we do
that.
this is for food. We are going to consider. We were going to discuss having a kitchen or a
Cooking segment.
Yeah, because I have a table that's a counter height.
Do a cooking
Well, we
segment.
should say, what do you guys think about that? What do you ladies think
Yeah.
about that before we go to all the trouble to do it?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to watch it.
Oh, they'll watch it because
Well,
they're
when it
like
comes
us.
to
They want
recipes, especially on our blog, they're
Yeah.
like top.
Oh, wow.
That and
Okay.
product.
Okay.
That and product,
product
reviews
reviews.
are the top.
Which reminds me, I brought some product for us to
Oh, awesome.
review.
Oh, there you go. That's right. That's
So-
in there. We're gonna talk about the sister wives. That's gonna be in another video. And there's a high CBS. Did you look at that?
What?
CBS wants people to do a real short few seconds of "Hey, CBS."
Oh,
Oh,
they need
Yeah.
ratings that badly.
yeah,
I can't-
probably.
It's to include the audience. And then we have a Valentine craft. Easy peasy, easy.
Okay.
Even I can't screw it
Sounds
up.
like a busy morning.
Oh, we got on
Yeah.
our blog this week, this coming week, it's about Valentine treats. So
Okay.
Okay.
if you're not getting the blog, subscribe because
Yeah, subscribe
It's
so you
gonna
don't
be-
have to look for it.
that's right,
Yeah.
and it comes to your email
It's so easy.
once a week.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
you're not inundated with stuff from us, so that would be nice.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, and then we got a couple funny videos we want to do. Oh, I have a TikTok haul. TikTok did a promotion, and I'll talk all about that. It's no longer available, but they were doing a promotion, and you would get points or dollars, and then you could spend those dollars.
On TikTok?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I got a whole box full of
Do
stuff.
Wow.
Do they need promotional stuff?
I
Because
think they
thought
thought
TikTok
so.
was very popular.
Yeah, but yeah. And they were trying to get people to do reviews and stuff, that kind of thing.
Right.
And then we have a gift to open from Melanie, my daughter.
We
Wow.
love gifts.
And
That's nice.
yeah, just a couple funny videos if we can get them all in. So that's what we're planning on doing.
Yay.
Mama Sassy's still in Arizona loving I don't know. She's not loving the life because it was like 60 degrees and she wasn't.
Well, I was talking to her
Wasn't
about
hot
it, and it's
enough.
like 60, Mom. That's awesome. And she
That's
says,
it.
yes, but people that live here year round think that's cold. And it's like,
Right.
She
like,
thinks
right.
60's cold anyway.
60
in
is
the year.
cold.
Right.
60 is cold for there.
Well, in the summer when it gets to 115, 120,
Right.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It depends on what you're acclimated to.
Yeah.
What's
No,
hot
she
and
thinks
what's cold.
60's even here.
She's 91 years old.
Yeah.
Right.
She goes, I got my heat on 74. And I go, oh my gosh. All I could think of, it would be so hot for me, 74.
Yeah, any time of the year, 74
Yeah.
would be hot for me. And
74
my
outside
sinus
is
just closed
yeah,
up.
74 outside
That's
is
different.
lovely.
Yes, that's perfect. weather.
74
inside.
inside
It's
as
hot.
far as having your heat on.
Yes,
I have a
Yes.
problem with the heat on and the AC.
but it's a dry.
I
heat.
love
Yeah.
the mid-70s outside.
Right.
Spring and fall are great.
Yeah.
I don't like the extreme
No,
temperatures
extreme. I can't do
of
that.
really cold or really hot. I just,
Well.
just melt in the summertime. And then in the wintertime, I'm like, get warm enough.
Yeah, we got
So-
Kelly's drink.
Oh yeah, we're making a
What's the name?
What are we
of it?
making? What are we
it's a
drinking today?
Cherry mudslide.
Oh yeah. That sounds so good.
I told Jay last night. I said, "Yeah, we're making our drink. You're making me a drink." I said, "No,
No.
I'm making a drink for tomorrow." Oh, why did you even bring it up?
Unless you join the Sassy Silver Sisters,
You don't
get
get
a
a
free
drink.
drink.
That's
What
funny.
could we bring them
Have you
on as
tasted it
a
yet?
guest?
Have you tasted it?
A guest. What
No,
could
but
we-
it's got to be good. It's got
Chocolate
chocolate,
and cherries.
strawberry, and cherries. And, yeah,
Gotta be good.
gotta be good.
Judy's a grandma again.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
4 weeks old. Oh, brand new.
Oh, your
Nice.
son's first one. There you go.
So
That's
exciting.
exciting.
Yeah. First babies are always exciting.
I just love babies.
I do too.
I could take the babies until
All
they're-
day long.
all day long,
Yeah.
and then you can take them after 2.
When they start getting
Yeah, sassy.
Alyssa sent us pictures of her new
hi,
baby.
Suzette, how are you doing?
And he is
Hi,
such a cutie. But you can't go wrong with babies. They're all so stinking
And he's
cute.
got his usual.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Her
Oh,
baby's so cute.
hello, Suzette. Yeah,
Good morning, good morning.
when I had my hysterectomy
It's evening
years
for her.
ago,
Good evening.
the doctor approached me. Doctors never give you a choice of anything. But he said, "Where would you like to recover?" What? And I looked at him and he said, "The maternity ward or the surgical ward?"
Oh.
And I looked at him and I said, "Where would I get the best care?" And
Yeah.
he said, "Maternity ward." He said, "But you're having a hysterectomy. And some ladies
they
don't
would
wanna be
well, that was nice of him.
on
to
the
ask.
maternity
Yeah.
ward." And I said, "Babies make me smile."
Yeah.
I said, "I'll take it."
But you were kind of like up there in age by that
I was in my
point.
40s. We had lost Michael,
Yeah,
but I had a tumor
right.
and it was quite big. So he said, it's gotta
Gotta
they
count.
tried other things to shrink it. They
Right.
had other
Oh, I remember the saltwater treatment.
and it didn't work.
Yeah.
And because 1% of people that treatment doesn't work on.
And of course it was you.
So of course, naturally, I should have said
We're
from
the
time.
1%, y'all.
I
pay
should have
attention.
said if 1% it doesn't work on, it's not going to work on.
You're right. We're the 1%.
We are the 1%.
And
If
so
it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
it didn't work on me. So
I went by, I was cleaning this company's office. And so they're showing me the alarm systems because it's
my!
I can imagine now.
and so I'm scared and I'm going, what if I get it wrong? You can't get it wrong.
What?
Oh,
And
that's
I'm
the,
You can
going,
get it
wait a
wrong.
minute
that
now.
was the first mistake.
Yes. He was almost home and the alarm was going off.
What did you do?
Didn't do it right.
I didn't do it right. Evidently, it set the alarm off.
He was too confident.
And
So you had to turn
so,
around and come back.
boy, he was not happy.
Whatever. I mean,
I tried to tell him,
Don't trust me with your
I'm
alarm
going,
system.
this is not going to work because I think it's the way of thinking. We're thinking the opposite instead of thinking positive. We're thinking we're going to screw it up, and we
screw it up.
No, I think
Kelly was
for me, it's like if you tell me don't when I was a
good,
kid,
Suzanne.
don't do this because this will happen.
You're gonna do it.
That's
it will bother me.
Right.
yeah.
Until
That's
I
what
try
I'm
it.
saying.
I'm
That's
like,
what I'm
I don't
saying.
believe them. I got to test it out.
I was talking to Kelly one day, and she was outside buzzing off Jay's hair. and it was sprinkling.
Uh-oh.
And I said, Kelly, don't be doing that. You're going to electrocute somebody. And she said, oh, like, yeah, right. That'll never happen. I'm going, yes, it can happen. She goes, maybe 1%. And I said, we are the 1%.
Well, there was no electrocution that day.
And Jay's so happy.
When Jay's an electrician, so
Yeah, right.
I trusted
him in the rain with your clippers plugged in.
Yeah, we did have those. Now we don't anymore. They're
Battery
battery operated.
So she can do it in the pouring rain.
Yeah.
It won't make any difference.
Craziness. I don't know.
Oh,
So what's new with you, Miss Suzette and Judy?
so she's got a granddaughter and a grandson.
Yeah.
Nice, one of each.
Perfect.
Yay!
Yeah,
We like
that's
that.
good.
So, I like when Diego was born. You know, I had 2 granddaughters,
Right.
and then Chris and Monica had Diego.
Right.
That was so nice to have a little boy because I'd kind of given up. I'm just getting granddaughters, you know.
Yeah.
But I do have them. Then they had Mia, so I had 3 granddaughters and a grandson, and we thought we were done. And then Nicole surprised us all.
Oh yeah.
And
Another
had Sawyer.
grandson.
So
Yeah, we got
I
2
have 3 and 2. And the fun part about them is just watching them. They're all so different.
Watching them.
They're all so
grow.
different. And watch how they think.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
know,
like.
I like how they come up with stuff. I've always liked that about
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
And you're like,
My daughter was the funniest. Well, she's still funny. Melanie is hilarious without even trying.
Mhm.
She's just
One of
funny.
them.
We're going telling on you, Mel. We're going down a road. Just me and Melanie. I don't know where we're coming from. We're going down the road, and a fire truck goes by, and she's going. She went, hold on. It's very serious.
fire truck.
I'm going, what? I think I'm going down. What? I said, what are you talking about? She says, the fire truck went by and I didn't hear the siren. I'm going, because there was no siren. The lights were on, but there was no siren. You know how they do try to get through
Yeah.
Well, you know that is very logical, though.
But she felt,
Had a heart attack.
yes.
She thought she was
And
losing
she
her hair.
didn't realize
That's
that she
funny.
could hear you.
No, she just,
No. She had a.
it wasn't, she had never seen it before, so it was kind of,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Right,
Startling.
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Kids
we're
are funny.
all in the same,
They're so funny.
she's just so funny. All in the same thing. She's going, all in the same time frame.
Right.
She's going, what is she talking about? She wanted a dog, but I want one of them. She couldn't think of the word. So she goes, I want one of them constipated dogs. And I'm going, what are you talking about? You know the dogs that don't go to the bathroom in the house? I said, that's housebroken.
They're probably constipated too.
She's so funny. And she doesn't mean to be. She just,
Right,
it's just her.
Yeah.
It's
There's
hilarious.
some people out there like that.
But I think it's funny how their brain works. Like when we got our new car, you know, we took the girls. You know, we used to have the girls a lot. We were taking the girls, and Maddie comes up and says, Grammy, you have a luxury car.
Oh, right.
Car.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, what makes it a luxury car?
That's
And
a
because she had a cup holder.
Oh,
cup holders in the back.
funny.
That's Suzette said to have grandkids. Yep. And her
Mhm.
daughter's married now, and she can't wait. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, we're rooting.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we got
It's the year of 2025. You're gonna
yeah,
have two
got a
more
lot of
grandchildren.
people wanting these babies.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
kids are hilarious. I love it. I do. I love it.
They think they're just, they're learning stuff. And so
They get the
and they're
words
free
wrong or
to,
whatever.
talk about it.
Right.
They don't
And
get
that's
embarrassed or
good.
anything, which
Yeah.
is great. And so it's
fun.
funny
It's just
how
fun.
their brain
Kids
works.
are fun.
They are fun. They
Yeah,
are
so
fun.
like Melanie had I'll never forget this one either because it scared me. I go through Melanie's room and she had a fork propped up against, she had a little TV, so she had the fork as an antenna propped up against the electric outlet because the TV was on the floor. And I knocked it away and I'm going, what are you doing?
She didn't know.
She said, I'm getting, so I can get reception because I guess her rabbit ears broke or something. And I'm going, you're going to electrocute yourself. And she goes, I get better reception.
Well, she tried to figure it out.
Yeah, but those
were the days.
She was problem solving.
With the antennas and the aluminum foil and all that stuff.
Yeah, we had no cable. When we did get cable, we got screwed over. They kept charging you every month was a different. Yeah, they didn't have regulations then,
right?
And now, they do.
It's different now, but thankful for it.
Well, people can regulate things themselves by not getting the service when they do stuff like that.
That's true.
Well, that's when they had this going on to another subject. That's when they started saying, "Hey, how come we only have this service? Why can't we have other services?" Back in the day when they would have like a monopoly in the area, you couldn't have any other.
Well,
that was the
like
only cable service you could have.
Right. But that like Xfinity's in our area and you get triple play, which means you got house phone.
Right.
You have phone line.
I had that one.
You have TV and you have internet.
Right.
So we got rid of the house phone. So we called and asked them if we could, we just wanted the internet part.
Right.
Because all the TVs are just
Streaming.
Yeah. Right. And they said, sure. It was almost the same price as what we were paying. So that's just
But
ridiculous.
competition is good.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have a monopoly because you should have a choice.
Right.
So Nicole found out a couple of years ago.
Thank you, Suzette.
She had the same thing.
Valentine.
They had the Xfinity, whatever it is in town.
Yeah.
And they had the house phone, the TV, and the internet.
Yeah, that's what I had.
And so she found out from some of the neighbors that Fios was in their neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it was cheaper because, everybody has their cell phones. They didn't need a house phone.
They don't need all
It was
this
cheaper
stuff
for
now.
them just to go with the
Streaming.
Fios and just stream everything.
Yeah.
And then because they have to have the internet for their business.
True.
So that's the way they went. And she said it was better service.
Yeah.
So you're getting Fios in your area. They should give, I think
They are
customers-
burying cables for the third time.
No, but they are accomplishing it. It's going on down the road.
Well, that's part of the whole
Yeah.
left behind business because when we had all that with the COVID and stuff, they made it so that everybody
was supposed to get
be able
internet.
to get internet because
And nobody did.
Right. But they're working on it. That's why they're doing all this cable business.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
they're going places
it's
where
not a-
Rhonda's Road, though,
This
is
is
mostly
the third
businesses.
time. Cable
but it's got to
is
come
being
from somewhere
laid.
is what I'm trying to say.
Well, they meet up at the, my understanding, traffic lights.
right.
Right.
So they
Well, there's a
make,
traffic light right down the street from her.
yeah.
Well,
so
and they also
but they couldn't put it in at
they are
Remington.
putting it in both sides of the road, both sides of the highway.
I didn't
Oh,
see
I know.
both sides.
Oh yeah, they are.
Okay.
My side and the other side.
See what you're missing? You're missing all our local news.
But where we live, and we've lived there for a few
A long
years
time.
now, this is the third time cable is being
No, but
laid.
they would start and at your area, and then that would be the end of it. Now
Well, they
they're
did
going
The
on down
second
the road.
time
right.
they went all the way to Brandy Station, and they told me their goal was to go to Brandy Station.
Right.
Well, they went there and nothing happened. was like,
Well, now they're laying lots of cables.
Yeah.
and
Everywhere.
so they have.
What happened?
Hide stream, it said. So
Oh, hide stream.
when
This must have been up there.
when he came, he said their goal was by the end of this year, I think, that everybody in our county will have access to internet if they want it. Right now, we don't have a choice. We don't have any cables to hook up to.
Right.
We have to use wireless, and that sucks.
I know, but
So, or satellite, and I heard that sucks too. So
yeah, Suzette, we didn't know we were gone. Somebody's got to tell us.
you're back. Well, how did they tell us?
I think the mouse hit that.
Yeah, it's doing things, people.
Well, could you hear
Hear
us?
us? Yeah, could you hear us? Was
Or-
just the video gone, or was everything gone?
Yeah, that would be
Because
interesting to
Kathy
know.
looked down as Kelly noticed.
Kelly
Yeah, I
noticed that
noticed
we
that
were
there was-
gone. We
And
got a
she
lot
said,
of cameras
"Uh-oh."
going on here.
So we don't really.
We don't know what we're doing. You
It
know
says,
that.
Now what happens? You're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we're just going on about our business.
We're chatting up a storm, whether you're with us or not.
We're in our own little world.
Yes. She knows. She has to get after me a lot because I do peace cards or
Right, you forgot.
affirmation cards, and
Right.
I'm always forgetting if I get.
You better put them out in front of you. So
I
you know.
do.
Well,
But
you
then
got
I
problems.
get. But then a subject will come up, and I'll get all carried
You
away.
need to put an alarm on before
I know.
you start.
I could do that.
Yeah, you could.
Kayla does
It's
that.
time for
Yeah.
Kayla
That's a
sets
good
alarms
idea.
for
That's a good
different
idea.
things
I set alarm for everything.
throughout the day.
Yeah, but then
That's
I'll
what my
go.
watch is for.
But then I'll go. What is that alarm for?
Oh no, mine comes up and tells me what it's for.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I put it in there. I gotta take out
No
the-
sound.
Oh,
So when we went
So we
off,
were really off.
Yeah, it went off.
we're off in the head anyway.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
See what you have to put up with.
I have no idea what happened, but thank you.
Your life would be so boring without us.
Thank you for staying. Thank you for staying with us. Yeah.
You just have to keep us on track. That's all. We need somebody to keep us on track.
I put a post up about a week ago or less. If you eat a whole pizza,
Yeah.
What did I say? If you eat a whole pizza, but it's in one day, it's okay because it's thin crust.
Right.
Is it okay?
It's okay. If you think about it, now you gotta be very methodical about it.
Well, I was trying to justify because it was just
Did you
cheese.
eat it in one setting?
No, that's not the point. The point is, I should not be eating this.
Why not? It's thin crust. It's like eating a burrito.
Oh,
Because they're thin. Thin crusts are thin.
it was thin.
They are thin.
But it was
But
one
still,
of
you
them.
can't eat a whole pizza in
It
one
was
setting.
No,
the
not
cheese
one
and
setting.
spinach pizza.
Oh, yummy.
Where's your
so,
protein?
So
That's worse.
Cheese.
No, that's not enough protein. If
It
you
is the
have,
whole thing.
I have
yeah,
learned-
right.
Maybe.
Come on, Rhonda. You're not helping me.
But
It was only this big. That's
Right.
not the
that's
point.
big.
It was 12 inches. It was about that.
Yeah,
big.
and it was
How
good.
many-
I bet it was.
Did you read the box? How many servings did it say it was?
I don't care.
It's probably 6, 8.
It wasn't that big. Three pieces spinach. It's good though. And then you got the 3 pieces. That was for lunch.
Then you ate for dinner.
Then later on, I'm going, okay, we're going to eat this. And then I got to thinking, I ate a whole pizza.
That's funny.
But it's okay because it's thin crust.
It was cheap. It was $2.50.
You know,
for your lunch.
They're
$2.50
even,
for
you
your
know,
dinner.
they're even doing the bowls for everything now.
Yeah, I
She
know.
had the bowl instead of, and it was a lot.
At Subway.
I've had their bowls.
For Kayla's lunch, for our lunches, we get to pick where you want to get lunch. So she said Subway because she's watching trying
One
to eat
box,
keto.
one surviving Rhonda. I don't know what that means.
One
Sorry.
serving.
One serving.
She meant serving.
Oh, one box,
One
one
box,
serving.
one
She's
serving.
trying to tell you.
Yes. So you could eat 2 pizzas that day.
One for lunch and one for dinner.
Oh goodness. Anyway, so she wanted Subway.
Yeah, the bowls are the way to go.
And I said, "Do you
I like
really
bowls.
want Subway?" And she said, "Yes, but she likes Bealton better. They make the bowls better at Bealton versus someplace else."
Okay.
She said that's where they order.
That's
from.
why I was wondering why
And
you
I
were
said
picking
that's
it up.
fine because I don't have to go to the bank
Yeah.
and the store. I said that's fine, and so I had been hankering for a salad for a long time.
So this is
And
like
so-
eating a
Panera
salad.
has bowls. Oh, they're so good.
Yes, yeah,
You'll
yeah.
have to get one.
Panera has bowls too, and I do like their stuff
If we're going there.
if we're going to Panera.
That's
So,
true.
but it was good. It's kind of like a sandwich
But
in
it's
the
so
bowl. So
much.
the sandwich without the bread.
Right.
Let me tell you
Had
what.
before.
If you took what they put on your sandwich, that would have only been, that wouldn't have been that bowl that you got.
The bowl was fairly deep.
Because I
will
kept
say.
looking at that bowl going,
It was a lot. I
is
ate
this
the whole thing.
instead of the sandwich? She goes,
Honestly,
yeah.
you probably
I'm
did
going,
get
no, I
more.
think
Yeah.
that's a, the bowl was
Right.
this big
Because
round and that deep.
They fill it up. They fill it up.
Well, the thing about the bowl is, and if you're watching your calories or you can't have the carbs or whatever, I mean, because the bread is this thick.
The bread
Yeah,
is a
you're
lot.
not going to get that much.
The bread is
You
a
don't
lot.
So you're
you get
getting
more
more
bread.
in the bowl
Right.
than you are.
Yeah,
And you're
Just think
still
about
getting
that.
the protein.
I
which
didn't
is
know they
good
did it.
with
It
all
was-
your veggies.
Right.
you
Whatever
know.
you want on it.
Right. And so yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I had eaten anything at Subway.
Right.
I
Well,
didn't
now you know you
realize.
can. I didn't
So-
know they had bowls.
Yeah. Well, I knew they used to make salads. Their plates were different. They were more shallow but
Yeah.
bigger round.
Yeah.
And I knew they made salads.
So what's the
So-
difference between the salad and the bowl?
It's
there-
more
Is there grains
meaty
in it?
stuff.
No,
Rice?
It's a lot of meat
No.
and a lot of. It's not.
it's just whatever veggies you want.
It's not more
and meat.
lettuce. It's not more
Mm.
lettuce. It's more the.
Right.
Like you
I've
would
had their
have.
salads. I don't know if I've ever had their bowls, but it just seems
I've
like
had
the
their
same
salads
thing.
too. But basically their bowl is the sandwich in a bowl without
Without
so
the
the
bread.
sandwich without the bread.
Well, I understand.
So
that,
it's
but
not
that's-
as much lettuce as you would
Right,
get in
I
a
see.
salad.
So
Yeah.
you have more
It looked
meat
good.
and stuff in it.
Yeah, more
Okay.
everything in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
It was very
You
good.
can't tell we're hungry, can you?
It was the first time I had tried their bowl. But Kayla and I actually ordered the same thing. So, but it's good because you get to say, like your sandwich, that's the good thing about
Yeah.
Subway. You get to say what's on it.
Yeah.
I mean, you basically pick the sandwich based off the meat and cheese.
That reminds me of this comedian. He's going, why do people go into Kentucky Fried Chicken or wherever and just stand there? You only have chicken. Vegetable pizza is the best. Yeah, I like vegetable pizza.
I
too.
like
No, it is
every
good.
pizza.
I like anything basically with cheese on it. I like the cheese.
I
Cheese makes
love
everything
I make
better.
pizza weekly, and I make it with pizza dough. So
Okay.
it's all
Do you buy the pizza dough?
I
'Cause I know you
do.
can get it already made.
yeah. And it used to be it's twice as much as it used to be.
Right.
A couple
Yeah.
years ago it was
Yeah.
99 cents.
Yeah.
I know.
Now it's $1.97.
Yeah.
But anyway, I still do it. I'm gonna make
And
my
what
own
size
pizza.
pizza? I mean,
It's
you can make a
one-
small fat pizza, but
Right. This is a pound, so you
Okay.
can make, a good sized pizza. out of
Right,
it.
right.
okay.
And I make like this week we're gonna.
Well, you need it because you're feeding 4 people.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get 2 pounds of dough.
Yeah.
And so this week I'm making Hawaiian.
Ooh, nice.
I
Yeah,
love-
I like that.
But I like pineapple.
Do you?
But I had barbecue pizza. It was chicken barbecue and bacon pizza the other day.
Now, do you make your
Oh,
Hawaiian pizza
guys.
with bacon?
Canadian.
Guess
Oh,
what I
okay.
saw? Of course, I'm always watching these videos, and it's true because everybody went in on it, and I looked it up. You know how you do ham with pineapple?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're not supposed to use a real pineapple as far as fresh pineapple.
Not
Just the
fresh.
tidbits.
You're supposed to
Use
use
little tidbits.
cooked
You're supposed to
pineapple.
canned pineapple.
Right.
Because there's so much stuff in the fresh pineapple.
Right.
It
Acid.
dissolves the ham.
Oh, wow.
So the acidity
The
from
acid.
the
It really messes your ham up. So
Interesting.
don't use a fresh pineapple.
Didn't know that.
on
Didn't know
there.
that.
canned
I
pineapple.
love pineapple. Oh my god.
But that's what I'm making this week.
When we used to buy from this local place, they made an awesome Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah.
And it had ham, pineapple, and
Yeah,
bacon.
everything.
Bacon.
Everything.
And when we first got it, we're like, oh, it's got bacon on it. And
and
then when we ate it, we're like, oh,
It is.
this is good. So that was one of our favorites.
You cannot
to
go
You're
get.
wrong.
welcome, Suzette. It
Mm.
just talk about pineapple reminds me of that because it was something that I never going, huh? And science explained it.
Well,
that
it
you have
does
to
make
use the
sense. It does
cans.
make sense because it's fresh.
Have you ever eaten fresh pineapple and
yeah.
then your mouth gets
If you eat a
raw?
lot of it,
Yeah.
the acidity is really strong
Yeah.
and fresh.
Yeah.
It is.
It's good
But
for
it's
you,
so
but
I can
good.
sit and eat it if it's a
All
good.
day.
It's a good one.
yeah.
Sometimes.
When
you
I
don't
went to
know.
Africa all those years ago,
Do you know the trick to
Oh,
knowing if it's ripe or
their
not?
pineapple was so good.
The trick to knowing what the pineapple's ready to slice up and eat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's right.
No.
Is you pick the leaves. If the leaves come off really easy, pop off
The top.
the top.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah. If they come off,
That
it's
means
ready
it's
to
ready.
eat.
Because I never
So
knew
go in
that.
that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
Because
that's
I'm
it's
like,
true.
you get this and then you take it home.
And it sits for a week because I keep like doing this to see if it comes up, and it sits for a week, and you don't even know how long it's been.
right.
It's been
Right.
processed a long time ago.
So they picked it young.
Yeah.
Well, they pick stuff.
I thought it
before
was the
it's fully
smell,
ripe.
but it's not the smell.
It's not the smell.
It's the leaves on the top.
I've
of
heard
the
people
pineapple.
say the coloring, and that hasn't worked
Nope,
for me
it's the
either.
leaves. You just
And
pick
you
the leaves.
also can take
That's good
that
to know.
Yeah.
pineapple when it's ready and put your weight on it and roll it. Because the proper way is to
Oh, it breaks
roll
up
it,
the.
and then you take your little, you know how it's got the little triangles or
it
whatever.
actually comes
Each
out.
one has a piece, and you can pull it out.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna
really?
do that next
We
time.
need video it.
Yeah.
We need to
Let's do
try
that.
that.
See if it works.
We need to see if it works.
Yeah.
Video it.
Gotta
But it
make
has
sure
to be right.
it has to be
right?
right.
Yeah, but you have to kind of put your weight on
Right.
it and roll
'Cause you're breaking
roll
it up.
because yeah.
We need to try that.
And they also, we need to do a video on tips and hints and all that. They also are showing, you know how you get your rotisserie chicken from, we're talking about food, we're hungry.
Yeah.
You put it in a bag.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't
And
like
you,
it. What? Because you get
Yeah.
the bones. You got to be really careful about the bones. Because if it's rotisserie, it's really well done.
Uh-huh.
And some of the fine bones get in. You got to be careful.
I've never had a problem.
But I'll tell you another trick. Because
uh-uh.
we go to BJ's. I don't know if y'all have BJ's or not.
Or similar warehouse type store.
Right. Well, they have rotisserie chicken
Yes.
for $5.
Yes,
Yeah.
Suzette wants a video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for $5, BJ's, you can get a rotisserie chicken. So
Right.
every couple of weeks, I go in and I get a couple and put it in the freezer.
Yes.
Right.
So when I'm ready to take one out and it's frozen, I
Yeah.
put it in a crock pot
Mhm.
on low for like
And just
3
let
to
it
4
thaw.
hours.
And it's thawing and
It
getting
thaws
warm.
and it gets warm and
Or
you
is that
got
in the
dinner.
bag or not?
How do you
Yeah, you
freeze
leave it
it?
in
Do
the
you
bag.
take it out of the plastic thing?
Yeah, it just comes right out of the plastic container because it comes in like this,
You don't
Yeah,
freeze
shell.
it in the plastic container.
Yeah, I do. Stick it right on.
Really?
Yeah.
How long do they last?
Not long because we eat all
Okay. All right. I just kind of wondered because if I have done that, bought more than one,
Right.
and
I
then
just stick it in there.
what I've done is because one
The
chicken
cheapest
was
place you're
too
gonna
much
get
for
chicken
us
right
Yeah.
now.
when they were actually 3 pounds.
Right.
I would cut it in half,
Okay.
freeze
Half
half,
of it.
eat half,
Right.
and then if I bought another one, I'd do the same thing, cut
Right.
it in half and
Yeah.
freeze the 2 halves.
Well, typically
Mm.
I use one for
Dinner.
dinners.
Yeah.
Or
But
Jay
you're
eats
feeding
a lot of
more
chicken.
people,
but Jay eats a lot of chicken now because he has issues.
right?
Chicken
So,
sandwiches
they don't
are the
go,
best.
They don't go. We don't go to waste. When we
Yes,
for that.
right.
So anyway, yeah, every couple of weeks I go in and get a couple of chicken.
Who eats the wings?
Nobody. I just take the meat.
Tell you what, Mom likes chicken wings.
Yeah.
Olivia likes chicken wings. But to me, that's a lot of work.
There's really not a lot on it.
There's not a lot of meat on those.
And Grandma Helen used to do the same thing. Just eat everything
Leroy
off
says-
the bone.
He
Suck-
says you just like chicken nuggets. You don't like because you
and
know,
don't
you go
want
to
to
a place
work.
for wings and you just say
Boneless
I want the
wings.
boneless wings.
They're not really wings.
I don't want to work on
But-
this thing
It's a
that
work,
has
it's
one little
work.
strip
But
of
you
meat
know,
on
My
it.
mother-in-law loves them.
Yeah,
Well,
you just, I don't understand.
Comes out clean as a whistle.
And it's a little bitty teeny piece of meat.
Whatever.
It's
I think.
not-
I don't know. I think.
Now, what we did when we butchered chickens this year or last year, we took some of the wings
Yeah.
and put so many in a bag and froze them.
Well, let me tell you, fresh
So
chicken,
that we can just make wings.
Right.
for
fresh
dinner.
chicken's like everything else. You take it because you gave me some chicken.
Mhm.
It tastes more like chicken. When you get chicken from the grocery store, you can barely taste the
Oh,
flavor.
Jay noticed this though. At Walmart, they really season up the
Oh, really?
rotisserie chicken.
Oh, they do.
It's through and through. the
Okay.
meat. Where at BJ's, Jay says you don't taste that. You taste the chicken.
Right.
It's not as
They actually, yes, I love their rotisserie chicken.
well. They are better, I think. They are than Walmart. So I don't even get them at Walmart anymore.
Yeah.
Plus they're cheaper. Plus they taste better.
Yeah.
Chris, when he first moved, he lives
Right beside it.
right beside BJ's almost. And I told him, I said, you probably should get a BJ's membership
yeah.
because, I mean, you don't have to cross the road or anything to
Right.
get to it. And I said, and they
It's
have
worth it if
a
you have a
lot
family.
of stuff there.
Mhm.
And he said they get the rotisserie chicken
I remember
all
when
the time.
Costco.
He said, Mom, you can't even buy the chicken and cook it for that price.
No.
Exactly.
And
It's
I
like
said,
what
"Yeah,
they
I
call
know."
a loss leader.
Yeah.
Bring
I
it
think
in.
it
I
is.
told him
But
because
they don't always have them. Like,
I-
I'll go in the morning and they're almost out of them.
I couldn't figure out. I went to Safeway the other day, and I could on Monday, and I couldn't figure out. I have never seen so many people in Safeway in all my life, and so I'm trying to think. What is this?
they had
mean?
something on sale.
Your chickens are on sale.
Chicken Monday, chicken Monday sale.
Oh.
Well,
Don't go on Mondays.
I heard or read something about BJ's years ago
Thank you, Suzette.
that they
We're
said
hungry. That's the only reason we're talking about food.
they do the chicken for their customers. It's not a money maker for them.
Right. It's
It's
a loss
like
leader.
a gift for
It's
their
called
customers.
loss leader. It's when you take a
I'm not
loss.
sure it's a loss. They're probably just getting a, one.
By the time they pay for labor and the cooking and all of that, they're not
Yeah.
making any money on that.
So you have a loss, but
There are loss leaders. I'm not sure that's a loss leader when you're paying $5 or $6
Yeah.
for a chicken.
when you have something on that, when you're losing money, it's on
Yes,
something
that's a loss
to bring
leader.
the customers in.
Right.
But
Which reminds me,
because
80% at Michael's.
people do go certain places, like when Nicole moved back to Culpeper, she's on the side of Culpeper that has the Safeway.
Right.
I told her, I said,
That's the
you
best place to
watch
buy meat.
Safeway, they have great meat sales.
Sales.
That's what Mom and my in-laws they go there for their meat.
Yes.
It's on sale.
Yeah. And she said, Mom,
We don't have a
they
sale.
have these big things of meat for only
Yeah.
this much. And I said, yeah, and her family, the girls were little then.
Yeah.
And I said, you get 2 meals out of that, package up half of it, put it in the freezer. And I said, it'll save you a lot of money. Stores do that because they're hoping you'll come in and buy other stuff.
Sure. Well, you will.
While you're there.
Well, while I'm getting my hamburger, I got to get the rolls.
They ain't making money on me because I get mine. I do my grocery store shopping online. I just go pick it up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's Nicole was telling me about the local Walmart here, and Justin was saying they
They
have gone to
had
Walmart.
taste tester things in there. when I
Really?
went in there.
They asked me, and I said I haven't been into Walmart. I think I went in one time last year, and I said if I buy from Walmart, I make sure I do an order over $30 and just go pick it up.
Yeah.
And they do have good pickers there. I will tell them that.
That's
they have
all
great
I run
pickers
into.
there. And
was all the pickers going
and
through.
then-
I'm going, this seems
but
more
they
like
said
a
they've
factory.
everything locked up.
I didn't, well, I only
They got a
went in
lot
for
of stuff
certain
locked
things.
up.
Yeah,
They got their
okay.
makeup locked
Yes.
up. They got
She
their
said all the
cleaning
cosmetic
products.
aisles
A
were
lot of
locked
some
up.
of their cleaning products are locked up. It
I
depends
know
on
for
where.
the
I
past-
think it depends on the Walmart actually.
But they're remodeling this to go after Target, somebody said.
Oh, it looks like Target.
Yeah.
Ours, they remodeled ours, and it looks fancy.
Yeah, they're getting fancy in
It's
this
a
one.
fancy.
Well, a lot of people
But
left,
the last
left
2 years,
Walmart
yeah,
and went to Target.
Yeah,
The
a
Target
lot.
is more expensive.
Yeah, last 2 years they've been talking about people stealing from Walmart. So I think they're concentrating on how to keep the theft down. I mean, you're going to have people steal, but they're concentrating on keeping the
It's
theft
just
down.
ridiculous.
But why would you lock up anything that's only $3? That don't make sense.
Right.
I understand the high perfumes or the high dollar stuff anywhere. I understand that. But
That's part of retail.
Razors.
Is the theft.
At
Razors
Christmas-
are very
At
expensive.
Christmas, I went in to get, some stocking stuffer stuff and the razor blades for Jay. And to get somebody to come and get
Yeah.
the razors out for you. And then they ask you, are you going to be purchasing it, right away or whatever?
Or walking around with it.
It's like, come on, man.
as
But
big as
people
that
do-
store is,
People do buy, they do.
But it's a
do
sign of
stuff.
the times.
That's what it is.
But
It's always going to be
retail,
theft.
retail has always had theft.
Right.
I think I don't know. I guess it's just getting worse.
okay, ladies, I got to get off of here and we got to concentrate on how we could screw up a video.
But we will put that pineapple trick on our list
What?
of things
See?
to do.
That would be nice. Kelly says she's going to do it.
Yeah. Next time I get a pineapple for
Yeah.
99 cents.
Yeah.
That's never going to happen. $1.99. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it because that sounds like fun.
We're going to play with the mics again. And the headsets work way better than the other ones we were using. So we're going to see. Anyway, thanks, everybody. Stay tuned
Have a great day.
for some Valentine videos to come out soon.
Yeah, it's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah, we had fun, Suzette. Thank you.
Bye,
All
Suzette.
right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Do you enjoy our videos? Well, we love making them for you. But we do like to have a little extra money to be able to bring them to you. So if you would like to contribute to Buy Me a Coffee,
Buy me a coffee.
we can add to our little fund
Yes.
to bring you more great content. So buymecoffee.com, Sassy Silver Sisters. Cheers.
Thank you.